Okay, so we're ready for the last step here, where we've got to get the spoon cost, if any, and add up the grand total and put those things into the receipt. Now, you'll notice that the steps that the program does, we haven't exactly done our programming in that order. We've been building the receipt as we went along. And that's so that we could see actually what the values are, whether the code is working. We could have also used stepping through to do that, but it's simpler to print the receipt. So the order that the program does its stuff in is not necessarily the order that you're going to write the code in. And in fact, what you want to do is having a working program at every stage. So let's go ahead here, back to our code, and we're going to add on the spoon. So let's do that. Let's see if we have a variable for it. Nope, we still need that. So we'll dim the spoon cost as double. Okay. So down here, before we get the total cost, we're going to have to get the spoon cost. So get spoon cost, if any, and total. All right. So this now is going to be, first of all, this should be food cost. And I didn't notice before that it wasn't adding the toppings into the food cost, but I should have. Should have been checking that as I went along. But anyway, so we need an if here. So if check spoon dot value equals true, then let's put our end if. What we want to do is just set spoon cost spoon cost equals spoon price. So why do I have a variable and a constant? Well, basically in case someday I want to let you buy more than one spoon. So okay, the spoon cost equals the spoon price, and if you didn't pick a spoon, I'm going to do else spoon cost equals 0. Okay, now notice the difference here. On this one, I set the topping cost to 0, and then I added on to it with 3 separate ifs. Well, part of the reason is that these are separate. So I don't want to have an else and set it to 0 if one of the other ifs is going to add some value to it. So that wouldn't have worked here. But down here where I'm doing the spoon, I've only got this one spoon to think about, and either I'm buying it or I'm not. So either I got the value or I didn't. Now I could have done it the other way though. I could have set spoon cost equals 0 before the if, and then change it inside the if I'm buying a spoon, and forget about the else part. Okay, so now in the receipt, oh wait, first we want to add the spoon cost to the total. Okay, and now we want to print the receipt and put a line about this spoon in there only if the person actually bought a spoon. So we're going to handle that the same way we did with the toppings. Let's put a few blank lines in here for some clarity. I should probably put internal comments as well. But okay. So I'm going to put if. And again here, I could check the value of the checkbox again, but another way I can do it is just see if the spoon cost is bigger than 0. So I'm going to do that. Then let's have our end if. And now we'll put list receipt dot add item. Okay. Linear spoon. I hope I spelled that right. All right, let's save right here and go over to Excel, run our macro. Okay, so let's buy 1 scoop of chocolate and a spoon. Okay, have a problem here. Aha, I forgot quotation. So let's save that, reset, and run again. Okay, so 1 scoop of chocolate and a spoon. Okay, you ordered 1 scoop of chocolate ice cream. Notice it says scoops. If you're really picky, you might not want it to say scoops when you've only bought 1. And you could certainly handle that by having an if that tested the number of scoops that were bought, and it would print scoop if there's only 1 and scoops if there are 2. So that's totally possible to do. So 1 scoop of chocolate ice cream for $1, a souvenir spoon, we have the tip, and so $1.15 for the food, and the total cost is $5.15, which is right, cost the spoon is $4. All right, so then I should do more tests with more combinations using the tests that I made up when I first created my user form there, my documentation. Okay, but I'm pretty satisfied that it works. So that finishes it up. Your pizza, or whichever, you know, every term it's a different example of the same kind of thing. So whichever one you're doing, it should work pretty similarly. And so go ahead now and do your own. Have fun with it. Good luck.